we're just gonna sit here and read them all until we understand when they could be good. Okay, so let's add all the money. I mean, let's just start at the beginning. It's very cute. What's very cute? The items? Because, yeah, oh my god, they're awesome. Okay, so let's pull up the League wiki on my other monitor so we know where they originally were. Dark Seal League. She's very cute, yeah. Okay, so Dark Seal. Oh, it's the exact same. Yeah, it's the exact same. I didn't realize it gave 50 HP. Alright, and then this is the same. This is the same. This is new. This is really cool. They added an item that's not boots that just gives a raw ability haste. And let's see. 5 is... oh, 5%. Alright. And I know the idea for Riot is trying to tone down ability haste just a little bit. Because ability haste currently on live servers is a little bit much from things like Gragas, Jarvan EQ spams with Spears Ocean, Hecarim. How's it going, Morphosa? We're just going over all the items right now. This is going to be an awesome change. You do not have to go Doran's Ring anymore. If you're super, super greedy, your item start... oh, let me undo all these. Your item start can be Amp Tome 2 potions. Gragas knocking everything up, yeah. Because they made Amp Tome a flat 400 gold, and you start with 500. So you can go Amp Tome 2 potions if you're super, super greedy, or the lane is just that easy, like Scion. So you could go like Amp Tome with First Strike, go full economy setup, and just make bank. Like, go Demolish with First Strike. Blasty Wand gives an extra 5 AP. That's pretty sick. Large Rod gains an extra 10. It gives 70 AP now. So that explains why decap is 140. Because 70 plus 70, 140. I believe this is the same. Let's double check. Oblivion Orb League. 30 AP, yeah. So it's the same here, same on live. Kindle Gem, same. Aether Wisp, same. Fiendish, same. Sheen has ability haste again, which is really, really cool. AP looking good. AP, like, the mage update is looking like it was worth it. It looks like it's going to be so fun for mages. And since Gwen builds AP, it's going to be so fun for me. I don't know if you were here, but we played a game just now, and we were one-shotting characters that we normally wouldn't, I believe. Like, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have been doing it. This does suck for GP. This really does suck for GP, by the way. Because Solarbach's whole, like, setup is reset on wave 3 or 4, buy Sheen, win lane with his tempo. This is an amazing change. Hextech Alternator, for those that don't know, gave like 150 HP and 25 AP. They changed it to 2 Amp Tomes instead of a Ruby Crystal Amp Tome. Added 50 gold to it, and it gives 50 AP with the added passive, as opposed to this. So you're paying 250 gold for 5 AP and a passive, which, honestly, that evens out. It's pretty sick. This is the same. This costs 100 more gold. This is the same. This used to be Leing Lear. This is gonna be so awesome. Like, I'm a League boomer, so seeing Haunting Guys back in the game makes me so happy. And this really, really benefits Gwen. 6% extra damage on your autos and Q. And your ults. And all you have to do is what? For each second in combat. Yeah. Fight for 3 seconds, have 6% more damage. And then this is the new Zhonya's. You can use it once per game. And now it's broken. But you can still buy it, or you can still go this into Zhonya's. Have it ready again. But Zhonya's gives 120 AP for some reason. I don't know why this is a survivability item, and it has some of the highest AP out of all the items. Wow, they really increased the cost of this item. Verdant Barrier. Is that even the same name? Verdant Barrier League. So what did they do? Oh, sorry. Tab's back in. So it costs 800 more gold. But it has double the AP. And it has 5 extra MR. That's not worth, but it says grant a spell. Wait, you don't have to build into Banshees anymore? This just has Banshees Veil passive as the component. So you lose the small magic resist that it used to give after killing 30 units. Did I send the Jinx clip? Yes. Thank you for sending that, by the way. But yeah, you just have Banshees Veil as the component now. What does this do then? So it cuts the time in half, and then it gives you triple the AP, and then 20 extra MR. This is really sick. Because if you don't fully need the Banshees Veil, you can just sit on this, and you're okay. It's like, if you're willing to just chill out a little bit and not skirmish as constantly, you're always going to have this up. I'm not going to look at the support items. We don't play support. Magi's just costs a flat 100 gold less. And from looking at it, it has the same exact passive and everything. It might have 100 less HP. Let me double check. Darks. I'm looking up Dark Seal on the wiki because I don't know how to spell Magi's off the top of my head, and I don't want to look at my other monitor. Yeah, so 100 gold less. Yeah. And then Banshees Veil, I believe, is 40 seconds CD on live servers. This is 30, but this is a minute. So it's like, just sit on the barrier, and then don't build into the Banshees Veil until its last item. So this lost the penetration. I'm a little sad about that. It's a little sad, but oh well. And then I lost 10 AP. But as compensation, it has 15 ability haste. This was the one I was really sad about. It has no pen anymore. So, Proto, I don't know if it will ever be worth on Gwen, really. Because it also doesn't increase your movement speed anymore. If you were running towards targets, this would also increase your movement speed. And then the Mythic passive would give you Magic Pen. I believe this is the same. I mean, this item's still going to be dog shit, let's be real. It's going to work on Ryze and Cassio, and I'm pretty sure Cassios are just going to go the Leandries. I'm pretty sure Horizon Focus does not work anymore. When you deal damage with abilities up to 700 range or greater, reveal them for 6 seconds and deal 10% increased damage with Hypershot. When Hypershot is triggered, reveal all other enemies within 1200 range of them for 3 seconds. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be good on Gwen anymore. So the reason I was testing live Horizon Focus is because Horizon Focus on live also works off of CC. So if you land your ult, it slows them and it also procs the 10% increased damage. But spending 2,700 gold for 90 AP to get some vision, I don't think is worth. It's going to be better on utility mages like Ahri. And then, what, Victor? Victor too. Actually, I don't think Victor's E is big enough. I could be wrong about that, but his ult will work with it. Let's see. Oh, this one I thought was really cool design-wise, because we have Spear of Sojin that increases your basic ability CD, but this increases your ultimate CD, so it gives... What's it build from? Oh, Lost Fiendish? Okay. Like, very, very good build path. Like, that's awesome. I'm so happy I play primarily mages. Every mage player is thriving. So this gives 20 ability haste on your ulti. So this gives 40% to your ultimate. So let's see, we're 120 seconds. Now it's 85. So we lost 35. Yeah, we lost 35 seconds off of our ultimate, which is awesome. And then it reads, damaging a champion with your ultimate burns the ground beneath them. I want to kind of look at that. Let's grab a training dummy. And then we'll just... So let's see. My question is can we reapply it? Yes, we can. So you can slow down your needle throws and have the burn deal a lot of extra damage. But actually, that's not what you want to do. Let me refresh CD. So it also states it reduces their magic resist by 8. So let me add 30% or 30 MR to them. So we're going to try to throw this as late as possible while we still have the passive ticking. 22. Oh, it only goes down once. Okay. It works with Leandri. Let's see. Let's read Leandri's real quick, and then we'll jump back to these ones. Dealing damage causes them to do burn. Yep, same as last time. For each second in combat, deal 2% extra up to 6. Oh, yeah. So it has the Haunting Guys effect on it already, so... Let's see. I mean, that's good damage. It's really good damage. The items alone dealt most of that. Yeah. Or 155 from this. 1,500 from this. Okay. I think this is going to be like a cool tech, but I don't think this is going to be amazing on her. Storm Surge is what I'm really excited to play with. Dealing... So, Storm Raider. Dealing 35% of a champion's maximum health within 2.5 seconds grants them 25%... Or, to them, grants you 25% movement speed. But after 2 seconds, strike the target again, dealing burst. Just burst. If the target dies between the strike and detonates immediately, damaging champions. So this is gonna... This will burst no matter what. But if you kill them fast enough, it's just gonna do it regardless. Oh. It's too tanky, hang on. Yeah, and then boom. Extra damage. So I think full AP Gwen in the jungle, it's gonna be really fun. Because you're gonna build this pretty early in the game, like maybe second item. You go this in like Shadowflame, and you just basically one-shot them. Alright, let's see. Crypto Bloom. Or Crypt Bloom. So it has 30% pen, 15 ability haste, 70 AP. It builds from Blighting Jewel Fiendish. That's a good build path. Yo, what's up, Josh? Whenever you get a takedown on enemy champion within 3 seconds... Oh yeah, this is the healing effect one. We can't test it, but I don't think Gwen is going to want this. New champ on PvE. Yeah, he's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think Gwen will ever build this. We'll probably make some clickbait YouTube video with it. Alright, so let me reread this one, because I didn't understand it when I first read it. Gain a shot charge every 3 seconds, so we can have up to 6. Damaging abilities consumes all shots, deal additional 48 to the target, and 1 additional nearby target per charge. If there are insufficient targets in range for each remaining shot, repeat the damage to the primary target. So this is... This will deal isolation damage. How do I turn off tower shots? So if I Q here... Okay, so it's Ludens. But if we kill one of them... There's only 1 target left. And then it's gonna deal 35% of the... 35% of the damage. Nice. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It could be really good for one-shots. We're not going to talk about this. It's good on Cassio, it's good on Ryze. Don't build this on Gwen. Leandries, we already went over it pretty briefly. This is pretty cool. It has an extra 5 pen, I believe, and then 30 extra AP. This one on Twitter scared me because it only showed 15 on-hit damage, but it still scales with your AP. So, this is fine. We lose 200 gold, which is nice, but then we sacrificed 20 AP. So we lost 200 gold value, but it's cheaper again for us. So I think we're okay, especially if that strat we've been testing today with Zaire is like pans out for the next season. I think this is a very good change, even though we're losing a little bit of not consistency, but like gold value, right? Because we're getting it 2 waves sooner. Cosmic, it's looking weird. So we lost a little bit of AP, got some health on it, lost some ability haste. Damaging enemy champions with an ability grants 35% move speed. Enemy target. I want the Hom Guard to run out to see how much this goes to baseline. So 357 to... I mean, that's cool. It's gonna help with her sticking power. Because if Gwen was able to land 3 consecutive hits on a target, she was probably gonna continue to stick on them regardless. So that's why the current Cosmic Drive is kind of very niche, but this could be like every game if you need it. Kaisa no longer gets W evolved. That's true. She has to figure out some new build path. I mean, let's be honest. Riot's going to be like, ooh, we need Kaisa to be in pro play, so they're going to make it an 80% threshold instead. Let's not kid ourselves, okay? We know what's going to happen. Let's just buy some boots and just see. So 404 to... That's nice. But it... Does it work on E-auto attack? It does not. So you have to land Q or R. It does not work on your auto attacks. We already went over Riftmaker. I think this is a really, really good change because this is how you should be playing fights. Okay? So, like, let's say we're at Dragon, you know, we're playing for the pit. And then I'm just like, oh, throw this. And then I go in. I fucked up. Because I let it fall off. Hang on. Okay. So it's like, we're out of combat, right? Oh, we're dragon dancing. We're positioning for a big team fight. I throw one needle. Enemy team backs up. I ghost, full combo, and by the time my last set is ready, my last set of needles is ready, I'm at 5 stacks, so it's dealing 10% increased damage. I have 10% Omnivamp on my ulti, which is already going to heal me for a lot. So, I feel like this change is very good. I feel like we just need to adjust our playstyle in fights. Because right now, it's literally like... It's like Katarina. You see fight, press ghost, all your buttons go. But here, we have to be a little bit more patient with the Riftmaker usage. And we just kind of have to start a fight, be like, oh, I might go in, I might not. I'm going to throw this out. I'm going to have this ready. And then the Riftmaker pops, and then we just... Boom. All the damage. Also, this has the Demonic Embrace passive as well built into it, which is really cool. I'm thinking Riftmaker Heartsteel is going to be really like fun to do. But you can't see it on PPE right now. It's just not functioning. Banshees Veil, we looked it over when we bought the first component. Lichbane, I really don't know what the difference is. Let's pull that up on the Google League. I can build Iceborne Nashor's Rift now. You can. So let's see here. So this current... There's an ad. Dang it, Riot. Okay, so it costs the exact same. It costs 3,000. And literally... So it has 25% more base AD on it. And then it just has 15 more AP. So this is just a straight buff. It's just a straight buff. If you can play into a team with bruisers, like this could be a good late game item. You sell your boots, you buy Lichbane, and you just burst them. Shadowflame, I've already sung my praises about this the first game I played. Like, I think crit on Gwen Q is fucking awesome. Like, look, that's so cool. It's so cool. In tandem with the Riftmaker bonus damage, you're going to be dealing 10% from here, and then 20% extra from here if they're below 35%. So it's just going to be so fun to play. You're going to heal so much in these extended fights because you're going to be low as well. So you're going to have Last Stand, a fully stacked Conk, Riftmaker, Shadowflame, and you're just going to heal back to full like an Aatrox. It's going to be so sick. Zanya, as we talked about, it just gives way too much AP. I don't think that it should be this high. Let's be real. Change this to a Blasting Wand and have it be like 90 AP. And then lastly this. It lost 5% of its ability power percentage, but you get 10 more base AP. But it costs the same. And then everything else is the same, it looks like. So now we can go play some more.